least there's a black Glock.
Where is it, bruh? Where is it, bruh? Hey! What do you mean anyone got tomatoes? In other words, it's reaction day, fellas. It's reaction day, fellas. We got a lineup of 6 videos here ready to watch. 6 fairly long videos. What's good? Person that said hi. Hola, what's good, everybody? What's good? Type sycamore. But we got a total of 6 videos to watch. There's some long videos. They're really, really long. You caught me in 4K saying it, definitely. My mouth was definitely making noise. You know what I'm saying? But it's reaction day, so y'all already know what that means. That means we're reacting. Oh, we have a new webcam, if you couldn't notice. Also, room looks a little bit different, doesn't it? You know why? Because I removed the black shit from the back. Actually, this is making me mad. So we gonna turn it, because it's making me mad. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a guide to how to build my chair. Putting that in the trash. Let's get this off the floor. I don't want this on the floor. Hypnotize. You will like and subscribe. If not, I'm gonna touch your grandmother. Alright, come on, let's get to the reaction. We don't got time to be yapping. Let's get it. Lights on or off? Let's see. We turning them on. We turning them on. We turning them on. You already subbed? Bad, bruh. Let's get going. Let's get going. Also, maybe we should put this over there. We got the hypnotism. Come on now. 6 videos. First video we got is how the shortest NBA player ever destroyed everyone. Lock in. Like and share. YouTube. Come through the streams. It's on YouTube. You have no excuse. Come on, let's go.
Muggsy Bogues is the shortest NBA player in history.
What's up with this quality, bro? They trying to scam me? Let's get that 4K.
Muggsy Bogues is the shortest NBA player in history. Coming in at only 5'3", he completely disappears between his
5'3"? There's no way Buddy was 5'3" just cooking in the NBA. He couldn't have done anything that crazy. I'm just saying, 5'3"? He doesn't look anything over like 140, 150, maybe. But like 5'3". Okay. Let me give y'all a visualization of what 5'3" would be, okay? My shoe came off. 5'3" would be like right here, bro. That is short. Holy. Come on now.
But this never prevented him from becoming a basketball legend. From blocking 7-foot Patrick Ewing to locking...
How are you 7 feet tall being blocked by someone who is 5'3"? You don't deserve to be in the NBA. That's all. Hold on. Go back up. See, this is why LeBron James is the GOAT. Just saying. He ain't never get crossed up by Muggsy Bogues.
Up Michael Jordan, Muggsy destroyed everyone on the court despite his height, but he didn't become a fan favorite without any setbacks. Coaches bullied him, racism followed him everywhere, and his life was an absolute roller coaster, which all started when he was born on January 9th.
Ooh, you got a lacranium on you, don't you, boy? Holy.
1965. His mother, Elaine Bogues, who had suffered through 2 failed pregnancies, would finally give birth to their miracle child, Tyrone Curtis Bogues. The Bogues family grew up in
I thought this nigga name was Muggsy.
Projects, located in the inner city of Baltimore, Maryland, where the life expectancy was a shocking 20 years old. This meant that Tyrone's early life was surrounded by drugs and violence, and this nearly ended up costing him his life when he was just 5
His
years
cranium is crazy, bro. Nobody's cranium should be looking like this. That's all I'm saying, bro. Put on donos, they're already on. It's the super chat button, but you don't gotta do that, you know what I'm saying? Just watch the videos.
Tyrone and his sister, Sharon, were hanging out at his home one night when they heard a commotion outside, and being curious children, the pair ran downstairs to see a violent fight occurring outside their apartment building, which for 2 inner-city Baltimore kids was not unusual to see. But what happened shortly after their arrival was shocking, because one of the
Let me guess, buddies. Somebody pulled out a weapon. Just saying. Somebody pulled out the weapon and started blooding at everybody. I'm just saying, look, that's what I would have done if I were getting jumped.
Involved decided to throw a rock into the fight, but this rock ended up smashing a window of a local shop owner, who after hearing his window smash, angrily ran outside with a loaded shotgun, ready to punish whoever had damaged his property. By the time the shop owner was outside, the only 2 people left on the scene were the Bogues siblings. So the shop owner assumed it was them who broke his window and opened fire on the 5-year-old Tyrone, and his shots connected. The miracle.
Buddy shot a 5-year-old with a shotgun. Who in their right mind? See, okay, somebody throws a rock at your window and you go outside with a shotgun? That is not a normal response. And then you shoot the 5-year-old who didn't even do it, by the way. Personally, I'm suing. Oh my God, if my child dies, even if he lives, I'm suing that nigga for everything he owned. I'm getting banked.
Child was rushed to hospital in hopes of saving his young life. Tyrone arrived in hospital fearful of losing his life, but after emergency surgery, Bogues would live to tell the tale, as thankfully he wasn't hit with a shotgun shell, just the buckshots, and they crucially missed his vital organs. In order to escape the horrible conditions that surrounded them, the Bogues family was—
Did he go to jail? Did he go to jail? You don't see the— okay, I guess. Hold on. I guess we gotta pause it for old buddy. Oh my God. Let's pause it for Mr. Don't worry, we're fixing the issue for Mr. 4T. We're fixing the issue. Rose react to talk to her. All right. Let's refresh. Is it done? Hey, now, come on now. Let's— don't get it taken away now.
Do not get this mug taken away. Is it done? Oh, hey me. Is it done now? Like, is it fixed? I don't know if it's fixed or not. Y'all let me know, bruh. Oh, I mean, it's there. It's there. You have not been here since 200 subs. But he's just a liar. All right, but look though. It's there. Now. So, there you go. We're going back to the video now. No more interruptions. We're going back to the video. Come on.
Heavily involved
Bro said where? I don't know. Refresh or something.
in sports, with Tyrone receiving his first ever basketball at 3 years old. And the young Bogues would spend hours and hours practicing his ball handling skills at every opportunity he got. However, due to his father, Richard, only being 5'5" and his mother, Elaine, being 4'11", Tyrone was very short.
You know the height to be legally classified as a midget is 4'10". His mom was 1 inch away from being a literal little person. Hey. Holy. Whoa. Whoa.
Short, which often led to him being excluded or criticized when he tried to play basketball. He would look to his mother for guidance, which she often provided for the young Tyrone.
Don't let them.
Whoa, Unc. Unc got that oldness, bro. He still faded up though. Hold on. That motherfucker crisp.
Take your joy. If you like playing basketball, you go out there and play. You know, no one gonna be an expert in your life. They don't know how big your heart or know what your capabilities are. If you want to play, you just go out there and play.
But ultimately, it was his horrific near-death experience that shaped Tyrone's view of the world for the rest of his life, with Bogues sharing,
But after I got shot, I remember going back down there and hearing those same criticisms about myself, but it didn't have the same impact. So I think that has something to do with it. You know, what I thought and what I believe.
Tyrone's self-belief and tenacious defense caused other players to start saying, "This guy's mugging you," to the taller players on the court. And this, coupled with a television show called The Bowery Boys, in which the main character, who is a short, aggressive leader, Muggsy,
Hey, Muggs, play something You pick things up easy, don't you?
resulted in Tyrone earning the nickname Muggsy, which stuck with him for the rest of his life. But not everything was sunshine and rainbows on these courts, as Baltimore's inner city was becoming a hub for drugs and violence. And this impacted Muggsy's life in a very tragic way.
Hey, I wonder why.
Muggsy's
I wonder why. Hey, somebody get that nigga 14 minutes, bruh. What was a cornball? I literally told bro, I don't care about your donation, just watch the video. And bro made me waste my time.
father was a dock worker throughout his childhood, but he, like many other men in Baltimore, lost his job and had to resort to selling drugs and committing robberies to feed his family. This would result in Richard being jailed when Bogues was just 12 years old. But Muggsy knew his father was simply trying to provide for his family, as he remained in contact with him for years to come and vowed to eventually get him out of prison. And thanks to Muggsy's developing basketball skill, he was accepted into Dunbar High School to play alongside his best friends, Reggie Williams, Reggie Lewis, and David Wingate, under their
Isn't Reggie Williams like a big dude? You know what I'm saying? Like a real famous dude. Holy, how old is this? I know he was Unc, but I didn't know he was that much Unc. He got that that comb over. He black, and he got the. This nigga don't look like he belonged with them. That sounds crazy, but like he looks modern. They look Unc.
head coach Bob Wade. Bob was tough on the friends. He wanted to ensure that practice was incredibly difficult, making the players do defensive drills whilst holding up bricks to ensure that when they played games, they would be easy. And this paid off, because in Muggsy's eyes,
adversity always prepare you.
Come on, guys. Time that fucker out now. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it, I guess. Since I have to do it, this motherfucker. 30 minutes, fuck nigga. You be alright. Let's go. Back to the video. Oh, wrong thing.
You know, you have to go through those things in order to see the light at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel.
Coach Bob believed in Muggsy and never saw him for his weaknesses. Instead, he saw Muggsy for who he truly was. An incredibly athletic and fantastic leader. Someone who could guide any team to incredible heights.
I gained the respect of the guys because they knew and they felt like I was a true leader. You know, I was leading us in the right direction. I was an extension of the coach.
And not only this, Muggsy's leadership came from within, because he understood how to turn what his perceived weaknesses were into strengths.
You know, you look at whatever your weakness is, you gotta try to turn it to a strength.
Dunbar would become the best high school team in the history of basketball, going 60-0 in the 2 years Muggsy was at Dunbar, winning 2 state championships, and Muggsy would also win MVP over his teammate and best friend, Reggie Williams.
That's crazy.
Williams being
at 5'3",
all 3 of Muggsy's
I
friends
think,
were off to play Division I college basketball, and Bogues was ready to do the same. However, Muggsy was still overlooked due to his height. Standing at 5'3", many saw him as a liability, and Bogues had
what the
very
fuck type of name? The Poets. Nigga, this nigga playing for William Shakespeare team. Hey, let me join, bro. Hold on. Hit him with the. Hit him with the. Us. Green bean, bro. That's going in. That's going in on it.
little interest from Division I schools, despite not losing a single game for 2 years straight as the team's starting point guard. Therefore, Muggsy would have to prove himself once again. Bob Wade, thanks to Dunbar's success, was invited to coach at the prestigious 5-star basketball camp, and Coach Wade decided to invite Muggsy along with him, giving Bogues the opportunity to gain the Division I scholarship that he deserved. But many didn't believe he would be able to compete at the college level, with Muggsy sharing,
Coming from the inner city, you know, still 5'3", still being questioned. Okay, he made it on the junior high school.
Does he ever grow from 5'3", or is 5'3" like his height forever? You know. Oh, that's not good.
He made it in high school, but now he's facing bigger, stronger, tougher players that's almost close to men. That how he's going to compete with these guys.
However, Muggsy would perform exceptionally at the 5-star camp and was offered a full Division I scholarship to attend a liberal arts school in North Carolina, Wake Forest. Bogues would accept this offer to play in what many consider to be the toughest conference in America, the Atlantic Coast Conference for the Demon Deacons, under their head coach, Carl Tacey. Muggsy arrived at Wake Forest in 1983, ready to continue proving himself and fulfill his ultimate dream of playing in the NBA and becoming the shortest player ever to achieve this feat. But Muggsy ran into some issues that caused him to want to leave Wake Forest. Towards the end of the school year, Muggsy was incredibly busy with his basketball duties, with Wake Forest advancing all the way to the Elite 8 in the NCAA March Madness tournament, before being eliminated by then Akeem Olajuwon. Because of this, Bogues informed his professor that he would be unable to complete.
Akeem Olajuwon was a fucking monster, bro. Holy, imagine this fucking 5'3" nigga going against Akeem. Hey, I'm just saying, bro.
A test, and his kind professor, understanding of his situation, offered him a chance to come and sit the test, and if he couldn't perform it, he would be given another chance with a new test at a later date. Bogues was unable to complete the test initially, so he handed it in empty and blank, opting to resit it at a later date, and this was allowed by his professor. However, many thought that this was unfair treatment and that Muggsy was cheating, which resulted in another professor raising this issue with school officials.
Why are y'all hating?
Fucking hating for no reason. Always niggas trying to bring another nigga down. Holy, bruh. Like, oh my God, bro. It's not that difficult. Just stop hating on niggas, bro. You hate on another nigga and again, I'm taking your grandma kneecaps. And I'm breaking her toenails, nigga. Clip them off. Feed them to you in a bowl of Frosted Flakes. That's what I thought. You not escaping this. If I scroll down one more time, I'm crashing.
And Wake Forest threatened to kick Bogues out for apparently
They got a
cheating
Boosie
on his
fade.
test. This left him feeling alienated. Did Wake Forest actually want me? Does the school really believe I'm cheating? Or is it something to do with the way I look? Muggsy had decided that he wanted to leave Wake Forest. So, like many times before, he consulted with his mother, Elaine, who urged him to stay at Wake Forest and rise above all the people who were trying to pull him down. Muggsy knew she was right, so he opted to stay at Wake Forest for the next 3 years. And during his second college season, Muggsy was the starting point guard for the Demon Deacons. He began showcasing his incredible leadership and defensive abilities, averaging 7.5 assists and an insane 3 steals a game, while scoring 6.6 points over the 1984-1985
There's no way he got to the
Despite
NBA
Wake
with
Forest
that
making it
stat
all
record.
the way to the Elite Eight in the previous year in 1984, the Deacons were eliminated by a young rising star who played for North Carolina, Michael Jordan, in the first
Holy,
round
bruh.
of the ACC tournament. This loss drove Muggsy to work hard on his game throughout the
I'll be honest.
offseason.
I didn't even know Jordan went to college. I thought he went straight from the high school straight to the NBA. Learn new things every day.
Which would pay off during his third year at Wake Forest. Bogues would increase his scoring average to 11.3 points per game, his assists to 8.1, and continued his incredible defensive prowess, getting 3 steals a game. Bogues' dominant play caught the eyes of the United States national team, who were preparing for the FIBA World Cup, which was to be held in Spain during the offseason in July. Muggsy was invited to attend
86
in June to compete for
Holy
a spot on
unk.
the 12-man international roster. So, Muggsy shows up at Arizona University, ready to compete for a spot, which is exactly what he did. Muggsy was named to the 12-man international roster, which was composed of current household names: Steve Kerr, Brian Shaw, David Robinson, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Once July came around, the group would head off to Spain to compete for a gold medal. The United States would face off against Yugoslavia in pool play, with Muggsy being tasked with guarding their elite shooting guard, Drazen Petrovic, someone who Michael Jordan respected, and a player that had been lighting up the whole tournament, averaging an insane 27 points per game. Bogues
Damn.
would show off his elite defense.
MJ old as hell. That nigga was in college in fucking 86. Holy, that nigga old, bro. Damn.
Ability, holding Drazen to 12 points, and this continued all the way until the gold medal game against the Soviet Union. The US had a comfortable 83 to 77 point lead with 2 minutes remaining, and it seemed likely they would leave Spain with gold medals draped around their necks. This was until the Soviets came crawling back, scoring basket after basket and only being
200.
down 2 with 14 seconds remaining. But for some reason, it took them 10 crucial seconds to foul a United States player to put them on the free throw line and get another chance at tying or taking the lead. With 4 seconds remaining and up 2 points, it was United States ball at halfway, and after a timeout, head coach Lute Olson subbed Muggsy back in, showing how important he was for the team with his ability to handle pressure and succeed in big moments. However, the US would turn the ball over in the Soviets' backcourt, and they would heave the ball down court in an effort to tie or win the game. They were able to get a shot off, echoing that of Christian Laettner's
Green?
game winner in 1992, but it missed. Muggsy and his team
Thought we beat the Russians like in Creed, bro. I thought we beat the Russians like in Creed. When Adonis Creed went like this and was just, come on. Hush. Hush. 200 in that nigga, bro.
team left Spain as world champions. And not only did Bogues leave with a medal, he left a huge impression on the basketball world, showcasing that his height or size had little impact on his on-court success. Scouts were left impressed with his play against not only professional athletes, but grown men. This success continued for Muggsy in his final year at Wake Forest, going from
That's
averaging
insane
a single point
comparison.
in his freshman year to 14 points a game in his senior season, leading his conference in assists and steals. But unfortunately for Muggsy, his team would still continue to struggle, being eliminated by NC State in the second round of the ACC tournament, ending Muggsy's career at Wake Forest. Coach D
We banning this nigga. We banning this nigga. We banning this nigga. Yeah, hold that, buddy.
Dean Smith of North Carolina famously shared, "If you don't see Muggsy, pick the ball up," during Bogues' final season, highlighting just how hard it was to protect the ball against the defensive-minded Muggsy Bogues. And after their loss to NC State, Muggsy decided to enter the 1987 NBA draft. And with the 12th pick,
the Washington Bullets select Tyrone Bogues. Wake Forest. Bob, that's what I was talking
That
about.
nigga got picked in the first round too.
Muggsy
Hey,
became the
I'm be
shortest
honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. If a nigga that's 5'3", if a nigga that's 5'3" gets picked over me, bro, in the NBA draft, I'm blowing the whole venue up. Bomb strapped to my chest. Ah! Everybody dying. Me too. I'm dying too.
player ever at 5'3" to be drafted into the NBA. Bogues was ecstatic to have finally achieved his dream of becoming an NBA player, but it was clear there was a deeper reason to the Bullets choosing him at 12. Muggsy decided to sign with an agent, David Falk, who was also Michael Jordan's agent, to help him negotiate his rookie contract. Falk had Muggsy play in the United States Basketball League for the Rhode Island Gulls in between the draft and the beginning of the 1987 NBA season to help Muggsy earn some extra money. Bogues would also sign an endorsement deal with Ford, unsurprisingly advertising their smallest car. And whilst it's very common for NBA players to sign endorsement deals, Muggsy had a clear motivation with all the money he was making: to get his father out of jail. So, 12 years after his father Richard was jailed, Muggsy hired an attorney, and his father was released 8 years early from his 20-year sentence. And with his rookie contract being complete, Muggsy was ready to prove himself at the highest level of the game. But many felt that Muggsy was drafted as a sideshow, a gimmick in which the Bullets used him and 7'7" Manute Bol's height difference to sell tickets, with reports
crazy.
saying that Bogues looked like an Ewok, and the way
That's got to be racist. That's got to be racist. In some sort of way, that's just got to be racist.
Muggsy was treated
Compared him to a monkey person, bro? That's insane.
on the court was similar to the way he was being treated off of it. Muggsy would average 20 minutes per game, 5 assists, 1.6 steals, and 5 points for the Bullets that season, making it clear their head coach, Wes Unseld, a former Washington standout player, did not believe in Muggsy. You clearly saw this during their playoff series against the bad boy Detroit Pistons. Bogues only appeared in a single game for 2 minutes, but all hope was not lost for Bogues. Muggsy didn't expect to play huge minutes and be a heavy contributor in his first
How tall was
season.
that nigga? Man, nigga like a 5'7". Get him off the court. Who this nigga is? He ain't no Muggsy Bogues. Get him off the court.
Muggsy didn't expect to play huge minutes and be a heavy contributor in his first season, and thankfully for him, the Washington Bullets
Hold on, fuck niggas. Who the fuck are y'all calling chopped? This nigga Apollo is 12 years old and 5'2". Oh, bomb. I don't know what you look like. Who the fuck? Who y'all calling chopped? 5'4", you're still 5'4". Buddy. Alright. If I see another word, the word chopped in chat again, everybody getting banned. Everybody banned. Niggas. So let's keep that $150. I look better than all y'all niggas in this chat. And we can prove that. Nigga. Come on now. Watch the video and pay attention.
had promised Bogues that they were going to protect him in the upcoming 1988 NBA expansion draft, and that they would give him a much larger role in the 1988-1989 season. But just a week later, the Charlotte Hornets, one of the 4 new expansion teams entering the NBA, shockingly selected Muggsy with their 3rd pick. Washington had lied straight to Muggsy's face, but Bogues wasn't upset about this. He was excited to play alongside a longtime friend from college, Dayyy Curry, and he was going to get a fresh
Hey, that's
start with a
Steph
team
Curry
that
dad.
actually
I know
wanted him
ball.
for who he was, not just someone to make fun of and sell tickets, or so he thought. Dick Harter, yes, I said that slow on purpose, was named the
That's a
first
great
ever
name.
head coach of the Charlotte Hornets.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Dick Harter.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Anyways.
And Dick, alongside the Hornets management team, laid out a plan to make the playoffs by their 5th season in the league.
We're putting this
Charlotte
bitch in 1.25 speed. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We putting this bitch in 1.25. Yeah. Yeah, this nigga's...
Fans sold out the whole season before it had even begun, and fans showed up dressed in full suits and beautiful dresses for the Hornets' first ever game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Muggsy, alongside the other 11 players chosen by the Hornets, were ready to prove to the world and the NBA that they were more than just an expansion team, but they lost by 40. However, the fans stayed
40! Damn, nigga, 40 points. They cook y'all niggas that bad, bro. Also, let's put that shit back, because this shit a little too fast. It's a little too fast.
A full standing ovation, a huge positive sign for things to come. However, while the team would win their first game a few days later, Muggsy was again struggling with similar issues he had faced his whole life, with their head
Racism.
coach, Dick Harter, openly not believing in Muggsy. Harter would get onto his knees and mock Bogues' height to the media after games, saying things like,
Here's what you do in this situation. He ain't gonna see it coming, chat. He ain't gonna see it coming. Just knock him out. Knock him out.
will a midget really bother Ewing? Or try shooting over a building when you're 5'3". Harter's inability to see past Muggsy's height would have a huge impact on not only Bogues' minutes, but also his confidence, with Muggsy feeling like he truly didn't belong in the NBA, and that maybe his height would be the reason he would never succeed. However, this wasn't the first time Muggsy had faced adversity. In fact, he had faced much worse, so he continued to remain focused on improving his game day in and day out. The Hornets owner, George Shinn, really believed in Muggsy. After a poor 20-win, 62-loss first season and an 8-win, 32-loss start to their 1989-1990 season, Dick Harter was fired. Assistant coach Gene Littles was promoted to become the
Dick Harter is out. That's a crazy little head title. I like the 80s, bruh. Let's all do some cocaine together.
head coach for the remainder of the 1990 season, and alongside his promotion, Muggsy would finally get his opportunity to show the NBA how great he was, and he did just that, averaging an insane 10.5 assists, 2 steals, and 9.4 points per game.
That's
Nearly
not an
doubling
insane
his
stat
statistics
line.
from his first year with Charlotte. But despite Muggsy's individual success, the team still struggled, having an even worse record than the year before, winning 19 and losing 63. But something in the Hornets management team changed during the 1990 offseason, with Alan Bristow, a former NBA player and assistant coach with the Denver Nuggets, becoming the Hornets general manager. Alan was a huge fan of Muggsy's game and was trying to get the Nuggets to trade for Muggsy during his first 2 years in the NBA. Bristow was known for building fast-paced, high-scoring teams in Denver, and Bogues was excited to begin playing for a general manager who believed in not only
Oh, is
himself, but
that's
the
AIDS, nigga. Go back. That nigga got AIDS.
excited to begin playing
Hold on.
for a general manager who believed in
Yeah, this nigga dick burning. His shit burning and itching, bruh. Every time he go to use the bathroom, he gotta give a little scratch and sniff down there.
not only himself, but the style of play that suited his game best. However, Coach Gene Littles would impact Muggsy in a negative way, as Charlotte spent the whole season trying to figure out which lineup would work best, meaning Bogues was constantly in and out of the rotation. Muggsy would only start 46 games in the 1990-1991 season, and whilst the Hornets did improve their record ever so slightly to 26 wins, they were ultimately still out of the playoff race. But something huge would happen that offseason, something that would change Muggsy's career for the best, because thanks to the Hornets' terrible record, they secured the #1 pick in the 1991 NBA draft. And
who they pick?
The first pick in the 1991 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Larry Johnson from University.
Who the fuck is this
of Las
nigga?
Vegas.
Who is this? I ain't never heard no Larry Johnson in my life. Does anybody own a Larry Johnson jersey? I don't believe so.
Yet the positive news wasn't over, because shortly after the draft, on July 24th, 1991, Alan Bristow, Muggsy's biggest believer within the Hornets, was named head coach and planned to bring an even more up-tempo offense with Muggsy leading the team. Bogues was also becoming closer and closer with his teammate and former college friend, Dayyy Curry, with the pair both being in very similar situations. They both had young children, and
Steph
living
Curry
a few doors down from each other in the same apartment building, their relationship flourished. Dell's young son, Stephen, looked up to Muggsy Bogues, and the pair would form a lifelong relationship. Muggsy never realized Steph would become who he is today. He remembers
Giving them a little airplane ride. And he's 4 years old, and all of a sudden now he out there shooting the lights out, man. It's surreal. You know, Steph, as a kid, he wished he, he was just dreaming to get the 5'3", because he felt like if I get the 5'3", I could play in the NBA.
not only did Dell and Muggsy's relationship flourish, Charlotte continued to improve all season long, finishing with their best record
what
ever.
I really be thinking about? You see how the TV look like this? In my mind, I'm thinking the world used to look like this. But I know it didn't. I know it looked exactly how it looked to me right now. So, niggas back in the 1800s seen everything like this. They was seeing perfectly fine. They wasn't seeing it no black and white. So all I'm saying is, would you get with some 1800s fine shite, bro? Let it seep into your mind a little bit.
31 wins and 51 losses, edging closer and closer to their goal of being a playoff team in their 5th season. Things were continuing to trend in the right direction because they ran into some insane luck that offseason. Despite not being the second worst team in the NBA during the 1991-1992 season, the Hornets were able to get the 2nd pick in the 1992 NBA draft, which they would use to select Alonzo Mourning. And it set the stage
Who is this
for the
nigga?
Hornets to finally make the playoffs in their 5th ever NBA season. The Hornets finished
Green!
an incredible 44 wins last season, which made them the 5th seed, and they were set to face off against the
And they got some strong Levain muscles. This is my last resort. Suffocation. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Okay, come on.
Celtics, who were captained by one of Bogues' oldest friends, Reggie Lewis, in the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. However, something devastating would happen during Game 1 of this series. Boston was bringing the ball up the court on offense, and Reggie Lewis, without any contact, suddenly collapsed to the ground. He would eventually stand back up, but would not re-enter the game, and headed to the hospital later that night, only to reveal
This nigga tore his penis bone. Chat. Hey, rest in peace.
nightmare.
Here's the way it all worked out. Friday morning, Reggie Lewis checked into New England Baptist Hospital. A team of 12 of the most respected cardiologists in Boston began tests on the Celtics captain. Those tests revealed a very serious heart condition.
Something was seriously wrong with Muggsy's best friend, and everyone knew it. But there was still a job to be done. With the Celtics winning Game 1, Charlotte had to win Game 2 to give themselves a chance of
Who is
winning.
this? That nigga flew. He flew like a bird. Who could call? Holy.
The series and claiming the franchise
Give me 3.
first ever playoff victory. The
Ooh.
Hornets were up 99
Kiss
to
it,
98
boy.
in double overtime.
Boom.
2 seconds remaining, Boston had the ball and had drawn up a
Hey,
sideline
he looked like he
out of
said the
bounds
N-word
play.
a lot to his wife. And then he just beat on her.
to win them game 2, just one win away from eliminating the Hornets. D. Brown got wide open for a game-winning 3 on the Celtics out-of-bounds play.
Nigga brick.
Charlotte had done the impossible. In just 5 seasons, the team had gone from losing by 40 in their opening game to not only making the playoffs, but getting their first ever playoff victory against one of the most historical franchises in the whole sporting world. But again, Muggsy knew the job wasn't finished.
We can't just relax and think that the fans going to win this game for us. We know Boston going to come out very aggressive and try to get their low post game going early, and we just got to come up and be ready for the task.
The Hornets won game 3 with ease, and it all came down to one final moment in game 4, because just like game 2, the Celtics were down 1 and had 0.4 seconds left on the clock to take the lead and force a series deciding game 5 back in Boston. Yes, first round series used to only be 5 games, and the Celtics ran the perfect game winning play, setting a back screen for D. Brown, the player who missed the game-winning 3 in Game 2, and the Hornets completely stuffed up the switch, leaving him wide open to dunk it home and tie the series 2-2.
Miss. Nigga missed. Cornball. Cornball. See me personally. I'm not missing that word is bond. Come on, fellas.
The Hornets were set to play the New York Knicks, led by the formidable Patrick Ewing, for their chance to make it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Why do I have to parent y'all, guys? Why do I have to fucking parent y'all? Just hold the minutes. Just hold the minutes. Okay. Watch the video, guys. No arguing.
And it all came down to a decisive game 4, because the Knicks held a 2-1 lead until Larry Johnson hit
Give me
this
3.
beautiful turnaround jump shot to tie the score at 92. With 28 seconds remaining, the Knicks called a timeout.
My fault, Larry
The
Johnson.
Hornets
I ain't know your game
hopes
like that,
were
bro.
hanging on by a thread. After the timeout, the Knicks would look to get a post touch for their superstar Ewing, but this was made impossible by the Hornets defense. So Hubert Davis attacked the free throw line, looking
Give
for
it to
a pull-up
Muggsy,
jump
nigga.
shot, which was taken away by another lifelong friend
Oh
of
my
Muggsy,
God,
David
nigga. We don't care about the poets.
for Rolando Blackman to expertly move behind Davis for the open jump shot, which he nailed, putting the Knicks up 2. Muggsy would call timeout, and the Hornets needed a 3 to tie the series at 2 games each. Bogues caught the ball on the inbounds play, only
My nigga finna put. Okay, let me run the ball. Let me run the play for y'all right now. Cross this nigga up. He off his balance right here. You cross this nigga right here. Boom. Spin move. He falling. You get right here. He can set a screen. Bang that 3. Bang that 3.
to
Boom.
unfortunately lose the ball, and the game was over. The Knicks headed back home to the Mecca.
If only
Madison
this
Square
nigga
Garden,
listened to
with a
me, bro.
commanding 3-1 lead, and their control of the series remained throughout Game 5. New York never allowed the Hornets to lead the game, eliminating their championship hopes in Game 5. And things didn't get any better after this loss, because shortly after, on July 29th, 1993, something truly shocking happened. Reggie Lewis was getting in some off-season work in a gym by himself, cleared by doctors to be playing basketball, but Reggie would collapse again, except this time it was fatal. Muggsy had lost one of his lifelong friends, and just a week later, something even more
This
tragic
nigga died.
happened. Richard Bogues, Muggsy's father, tragically passed away as well.
Yeah.
However,
Rip.
Muggsy remained
R.I.P.
focused on basketball, using it as an escape from all the traumatic things occurring in his personal life. And the 1994-1995 season was one of Muggsy's greatest, with the 5'3" point guard averaging a double-double, 10.8 points and 10.1 assists per game.
This might as well be Russell
Unfortunately
Westbrook
for
at
the
this
Hornets,
point.
they
Them niggas damn near look like fucking Ninja Turtles themselves, bro.
Playoffs by a single game, finishing 9th in the Eastern Conference. But what Muggsy had done that season was nothing short of incredible. For a 5'3" player to average
And he
a
dunk.
double-double in the NBA, where every single person is at least 9 inches taller than you, is an incredible feat that no one will ever be able to achieve again. Fueled by just missing the playoffs in the 93-94 season, the Hornets went out and won 50 games in the 94-95 season and had incredibly high hopes for winning a championship throughout the year, until 2 simple words derailed their championship dreams.
I'm back. That's all Jordan said on Saturday. That was really all Jordan needed to say. As
I forgot Jordan was even like a part of this freaky ass nigga. Freakalicious ass nigga. Hold on, bro.
Came to an end.
The Charlotte Hornets were set to face the returning Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls in the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs, and it all came down to a deciding Game 4. With the Bulls up 2-1, the Hornets had to win Game 4 in Chicago.
This
to have a
nigga is
chance at
bitching him, bro. Staring him in his eyes. He look like he finna receive it. He look like he finna suck it, bro.
winning the series back home in Charlotte. But the Bulls and their championship DNA was just too much for the Hornets. And they lost Game 4, eliminating them from the playoffs once again. This is where things started to go horribly wrong for Muggsy Bogues, because he had to sit out most of the 95-96 season with a knee injury, which was so bad the team doctor recommended to Muggsy that he retired, and many fans felt the same way. But as usual, it was never great times that motivated Muggsy. It was always adversity that drove him to success. Since the Hornets were missing Muggsy all season, they once again missed the playoffs, and Charlotte's front office decided to go in a different direction. They hired Bob Bass as the team's new general manager before the 95-96 season. Bob's first big move as general manager was Alan Bristow, forcing him to step down as the Hornets head coach, and David Cohen's, a Celtics Hall of Famer, becoming the Hornets head coach for the 96-97 season. Bogues continued his rehab and was made available to play during the 96-97 season, and started all 65 games he was available for, averaging 8 points, 7.2 assists, and 1.3 steals a game for the Hornets.
8 points. This nigga made 4 layups. This nigga made 4 layups. I don't think that's all that, impressive. Even at 5'3", I think if you can make a midi 4 times, bro. All you gotta do.
Who once again, after having a record-setting 54-win season, was set to face the New York Knicks, this time in the first round of the NBA playoffs. New York, just like the last time,
Give me
they faced off
three.
the Hornets,
Boom!
Charlotte, sweeping them in 3 games. New head coach David Cohen's, much like many of Bogues' coaches throughout his life, didn't believe in him at all, suggesting that he should retire and that no other team in the league would want him except Charlotte. This tension continued into the preseason.
So right after we lose in the playoffs to New York, come back to practice that following year. They didn't let me practice, so...
This nigga got the Baltimore accent. He got the Baltimore accent, bro.
I had to file for a grievance.
I ain't know old niggas could get that.
Then they let me come to practice. Now, while I'm in practice, they leaving me off for all the teams. The first team.
You left me off the practice. That was British.
The second team, even the third team. I mean, really? This is how y'all gonna treat me? This is how y'all treat me now? After I just came off of one leg playing with you guys, you begged me to come back and play, and y'all gonna treat me like this?
And then something incredibly shocking happened.
For Bogues?
Played against New York, a preseason game in our arena, which in our arena, everybody used to see me as a starter, playing all these minutes and so forth. Here it is, I'm on the bench. I didn't get in, 1 minute of the game. Here it is, we down by 25 to New York. The crowd was going crazy. We want Muggsy, we want Muggsy. So that just got under Dave Coward's skin, and he felt like he didn't want to go on.
Dave Cowers is a coward. I was going to say the B word, but his name sounds like coward, so I said that instead.
The rest of the season, under those conditions.
Because of this, Muggsy was traded to the Golden State Warriors in exchange for former Chicago Bulls guard B.J. Armstrong. Bogues was devastated.
I was promised that I was going to retire as a Hornet.
Muggsy left the Charlotte Hornets as their all-time leader in assists and steals, something that he still holds to this day. The situation in Golden State wasn't
Not for long. My goat LaMelo Ball finna swerve in that corner. Whoa! Give me 3.
much better either. During the 97 season and at practice, Warriors All-Star Latrell Sprewell violently attacked and choked out head coach PJ Carlesimo.
What the fuck did this nigga do? Whoa, that dome was crazy right here, bro. That nigga dome, I bet that nigga dome crazy.
by Golden State due to the dramatic situation. Because at this stage in his career, Bogues wanted to be a veteran leader, someone who could help and guide younger players, not someone who was breaking up fights. So during the 1999 offseason, Muggsy, a free agent for the first time in his career, decided to sign to the same team as his best friend, Del Curry, a team that had two incredibly talented, young athletic wing players in Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter, the Toronto Raptors. Muggsy was in a perfect situation. The team didn't need him physically to win games. They just needed his veteran presence and leadership skills, which is something he did with a young Alonzo Mourning in Charlotte.
I remember him basically taking me under his wing and just telling him, like, young fella, all I want you to do is run. Don't let me beat you down the court. You know, and he was serious. He said, I'll find you. Just run.
And his veteran leadership, combined with great on-court play for his age, and
give me the
Muggsy signing
bro, my nigga
a
Muggsy cooking
to his NBA contract. Bogues was ready to have his career end gracefully, doing what he loved the most, giving back. But this never came true because something terrible was happening in Muggsy Bogues.
Don't tell me this nigga mama died, bro. Do not tell me this nigga mama with the Lashonda cut died, bro.
Personal life.
Not right now, bro.
Remaining on his contract, Muggsy made a decision that shocked the whole NBA.
Did he retire?
Many pondered why, but it was because the person closest to him, his mother, was suffering.
And the reason I retired was mainly because my mom. You know, my mom was battling cancer at the time.
Ooh.
For me, she meant everything. She meant everything for me. And I just didn't want to go out there and play no more.
Cam, you can't say that. Cam, you can't say that. That's not something normal. You should say apologize right now. Rest in peace to his mom.
Once she no longer was part of this, I didn't want to be part of it no more. So I felt like she saw my last game and there wasn't no need for me to go play no more.
And while many discount how great Muggsy truly was, his longtime Charlotte teammate Rex Chapman sums it up so perfectly.
Muggs was a 5'3" Jason Kidd.
Wow.
He really was. He could get anywhere. He's so fast, faster with the ball probably than without it.
Throughout Muggsy's career, other than winning a championship, Bogues really only had one main goal.
Hopefully I can encourage some kid to be the best they can be. You know, as a kid, you know, that's what I had to go through. You know, that's what I did. But keeping that positive message in my head, knowing that I can, and knowing that, you know, no matter what anybody else doing, I believe. And that's what I want every kid to understand, how to feel good about themselves. When you look in that mirror and you look at that reflection back, not like yourself, love yourself.
Muggsy was a true inspiration.
Muggsy's a goat, bro. Holy. This is a great video, bro. Muggsy Bogues. Shout out Muggsy Bogues. I don't know if bro still, you know, chopping it up alive with on Earth. But shout out Muggsy Bogues, bro.
Around the world, including superstar Trae Young, who just like Muggsy is misunderstood for the way he looks. Find out more by
the fuck was wrong with Trae Young? W video though. Holy, bro. Holy. On to the next one though. On to the next one. Come on. That was a great fucking video. Let's go to the next one. Oh, we got a pred. We got a predator, bro. I remember getting this one because I knew y'all would like this one about the Predators, bro. Come on, lock in. Lock in, holy. You see, I really like this channel, this 561 PC, you know. I love these dudes, bro. Canadian professor gets exposed and arrested. Come on, Mr. PDF file. Oh, yeah, they got like a long intro.
Children may individual.
All right, hold up. Go check it out. Yeah. Watch,
I love this dude, bro.
Video.
Bro's an MMA fighter, too.
Are you really the last person to find out about the Skip Ads Forever button? This is Pi, and if it sounds
I believe this is the first ad we've gotten.
All right, we're going to go in.
Go shout out that Cash App, bro. Support them, bro. 561 PC Cash App, Venmo, Prey Catcher. Come on.
He's all the way inside, so call him. All right, bye. Do this shit. My man is from, I believe, Canada. He comes down here for part-time during the, I guess, the winter. He has a condo down here, he says, but Mr. Francisco.
That nigga look like a pedo. See, sometimes you could just tell by the looks. You know what I'm saying? See, you look me in my eyes, you know I like little girls. That's a joke. I'm a minor.
Right, Francisco?
I think so.
Yeah, Francisco. He's in here right now buying a Dr. Pepper for the minor. Let's see if maybe he's grabbing that. I think we're gonna wait until he walks out. Actually, we gotta go in.
Yeah.
Really back up. He said no answer.
My boy got a little fresh, clean fade on him, though. My boy looking spiffy. My boy looking spiffy.
Here it is. Hey, Francisco. Yeah? Francisco.
Yeah?
Hey, my man, this is you.
Yeah?
Just want to have a conversation with you.
Okay.
Okay?
This flat-headed fuck is freaking out right now. You know he tweaking in his brain, bro. Oh my, you know he tweaking. You know. Whoa, hold on. Let's make this a little smaller. Let's make that a little smaller. Let's make that a little smaller. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make that a little smaller.
I work with a group that monitors online activity between adults and minors. Here, let's walk over here real quick. Okay. We can walk over here. So, long story short, I looked into you. I don't think you're a bad guy. I think you know everybody makes mistakes, and I understand that. And basically, what the process is, I kind of see what's going on. I analyze it, and then I send it off to them, and either they're gonna.
He looked like he contemplating if he could beat this nigga ass or not. He got the fist clenched, bro. Y'all see that shit down here? I know he holding his phone, but he holding that bitch a little too tight. He ain't gonna win, though. This nigga got that MMA. You get your ass beat, nigga.
You know, move forward with the law enforcement, or if, you know, they think what they read from me is, you know, all right, maybe this guy just made some bad mistakes. He's not a threat.
Okay, but you speak a little bit
slower? Yeah, okay.
What did he just say?
It's possible to
Yeah. So no, this is just for your safety and my safety. Because I just want to ask some questions, and if I think it's not a bad thing, you go, I'm gonna leave, and I just because it's concerning what we read, and I just want to make sure because you're 62. Yeah.
Damn.
And what were you doing here? You were here?
Yeah.
Why were you here?
I don't know what to say.
Why were you here?
I think to meet, but
to meet somebody.
I know it's.
You're here to meet a 14-year-old girl? This guy's here to meet a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah. I'm here to meet a 14. Okay, come on, play the video.
A mistake? Yeah. How old was the person? How old? The age?
Probably around under 18.
Under 18? Yeah. You knew that? What was the plan? I just want to know, because I read some things.
Canadians speak English. Why is he like tweaking out with the language?
That's all I want to know. The plan.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They're literally a British Commonwealth.
That stuff is what I'm trying to understand. So what was the plan?
What I hope.
You were hoping? Yeah?
That nigga was trying to get that nigga fucking. He was trying to get that defibrillator filled up, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to get that septic tank, you know what I'm saying? Mixed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Have you done it? Have you been with a 14-year-old before? A couple times?
No.
Never? It's your first time? Well, the reason I just asked is because I see that you went here and you even looked up the law. You looked up the age consent because you were worried about the age. You didn't want to get in trouble. I get it. I understand. It's because it's illegal, right?
Yeah.
And don't you think it's probably wrong for a 62-year-old to hang out with a? Yeah. But I know you said I just want to hear from you, just so because if it is a mistake, it's a mistake.
Okay.
You make mistakes.
I have a question. So, as some of you may know, the Supreme Court or something like that, Justice Wustice and all that,
They're trying to make a new mental illness in the brain, diagnose it, and call it MAPS. Minor attracted people. So people like, you know what I'm saying, oh buddy right here wouldn't get sent to jail for diddling a minor. So, what do y'all think about that? Me personally, I believe if you're attracted to minors, that's not a mental illness. You just like kids, and you need to be sent inside of the prison hole way over there. You know what I'm saying? Send them to Alcatraz where they can fend for themselves in that abandoned prison and fight all the big old rats like Master Splinter and Master Shifu. That's what I'm thinking. Because ain't no way you're a map. Minor attracted person. No, nigga, you're just weird.
Human, but if it's not a mistake, then I gotta send it off and it needs to go further. But, like, what was your plan tonight? Just be honest with me. Your plan.
I'm not sure. I won't meet, but
Let me go through this nigga plan. That was that nigga plan.
I'm not sure what happened.
But the person you were talking to was 14? How old did he tell you? 14?
I think so, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. But my thing is, I just need you to be honest with me, because if you're not honest with me, then I think I
speak similar.
Fuck you, man.
You're French. You're Canadian. French.
Okay, that's why he don't understand the
I'm
language.
in trouble now.
Listen, no. Well, I'm just gonna make sure. I monitor. We monitor activity between adults and minors, right? An organization caught wind of your conversation with the minor that you're meeting tonight, correct?
Yeah.
And they notified me, so I showed up to confront you to ask you, why are you coming here to meet a 14-year-old?
Okay.
And you said because you were hoping to get with them.
But I realize it's an error.
An error?
Yeah.
Why is it an error? Why?
Because he's too young.
He's
too.
You know what? It's okay to be, gay and all, but it's not okay to like kids. Life lesson of the day. Get my money, bro. Chop chop. You pay for the lessons. You get the money. Give me my money. That's all I'm asking for.
Too young?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm not sure what
But he told you a lot. He's 14.
Yeah.
And you still decided? You see the problem? Do you have kids? Do you have children?
Yeah.
How old are your children?
It's adult.
They're all adults?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if, when they were younger, if somebody that was 62 was trying to pick them up and meet with them?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be upset?
Yeah.
Why are you doing it? Why? Why'd you agree to meet up with a 14-year-old? Why?
Why? Let me tell you why. This PDF file, he want his little shriveled up Viagra needing meat to get slurped up on by a little boy. That's not gonna happen for him, fortunately. Look at this nigga. This nigga man titties poking out. He wanted to breastfeed this little nigga.
I don't know. It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. Do you have a problem with it?
Yeah, I have a problem with it. But
Oh my God, bro. These niggas just be lying. No, you don't got a problem with it, nigga. You wanted your shriveled Viagra needing meat shrugged up, bro. You wanted to get gobbled like a turkey.
You're attracted to younger?
They speak slowly because I'm not sure when
No, just for your protection. So, do you have a problem with being attracted to younger? Because
it's my first time and I provide.
That's what they all say.
Right.
That's literally what they all say, mister.
I just want to make sure you were going to bring...
Okay, hold on. Let's turn on closed captions for this one.
To be safe, you bring something with you for the minor?
No.
Lubes, condom?
No.
You didn't bring it?
No.
So you weren't going to be safe?
No. I don't have anything.
But I'm saying, did you bring it in your car?
No.
So you weren't gonna be safe if you were gonna get with him? Remember you said I was hoping to hook up with him.
Correct. I buy it here.
You're gonna buy it here?
Correct. I don't know. It's I have to see the feeling and the we talk. We check the vibes and.
You guys were gonna.
The vibes? He's 14 years of age, Mr. Harry Potter. Okay, so there is no vibes to be had. Okay, by the way, he's 14. You don't need to be conversating with a 14-year-old, first of all. Second of all, you don't need to be anywhere near a 14-year-old, first of all. Second of all. Third of all, fourth of all. You stupid bitch. Anyways, fuck you, Oliver. I don't know if that's your name, but you look like a fucking Oliver.
And if the vibes were good, then what? The vibes were, you were gonna maybe hang out?
Perhaps, I don't know.
Come on, you're 62.
Yeah.
He's 14.
I know.
62 minus 14. I don't know.
I mean, if you know and you know it's wrong, are you a bad person? Do you think you're a bad guy?
Hmm?
Do you think you're a bad guy? Are you a bad guy?
I don't think so. But perhaps stupid.
But you know it.
If he smiles one more time and I'm this guy. Y'all see these 3 letters, right?
That's stupid is not just like a, right? That's like, that's serious.
Yeah.
Right? If he showed up and he got in your car, you know what I'm saying? What if his dad found out? You see where the problem is?
Yeah.
I mean, it's alarming because every day there's kids going missing, right? And I don't know your intentions.
Yeah.
You know, and the organization that caught wind of this, they don't know your intentions. You might be trying to lure them into your car, kidnapping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a big thing. And like I said, I don't necessarily think you're that bad of a guy, but when I'm reading this and like, you know, you're telling him to be that he can trust you and like all these things. I'm reading this conversation with you, right? I went to top views. Kids suck, be suck.
Oh my god, bro. This nigga's disgusting, bro. I might not be able to make it through this whole video. This nigga's actually fucking disgusting. Half of this video is yap. Hold on, let's skip to when the popo. Oh, you're right here.
So the police is for me or? Is it for me or?
Yeah, that's the police.
No shit, Sherlock, buddy. I wonder who that could be. Man, that's your Uncle Steve-O, bruh. That Uncle Steve-O. I call Uncle Steve-O over here to get this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The best bet's to be honest with them and to be truthful, you know?
Can I talk to you over here? Can I talk to you over here?
That is either a big ass motherfucker or two very small men. Yeah, John, come on, John, keep fucking recording. Keep fucking recording, John. I look back, bruh. I don't know why I did that. This shit don't taste good. Ah. Ew. Holy! That nigga bald. I'm here to be the 14-year-old boy for sex. Officer. Would you so happen to have 14-year-olds of your own? Does this nigga get arrested? Oh! What she look like? Fuck out the way. Where she come in the frame, bruh? What they say, bruh? Hello, nah? Oh, okay. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, nigga. Move. Fuck out the way. Yeah, that's fine shite, bro. That's fine shite, bro. But yeah, this nigga get arrested. 200. Yeah, they boxed this nigga up right here. They full boxed this nigga right here. Bro, that's fine shite. Realistically, I could get that, bro. Realistically. That's a joke, everybody. I'm cutting that out the video, by the way. I'm cutting that shit. Yeah, they arrested this nigga. The rest is just W video. Let's move on to the next, bro. Fucking whoa. Clipped. You're getting banned, Cam. Basketball star turned rapper killed 24 hours after dissing ops. Okay, bro. Basketball star turned rapper killed 24 hours after dissing ops. Like and sub, fuck niggas, let's go.
Scurry was a star basketball player and student who was headed to college. But when he got shot and killed, everyone found out he was allegedly one of the most active shooters in Philly. He dropped a wild diss track right before he got killed outside of his crib in front of his mother. And today we're breaking down a crazy story.
In front of the
January
moms?
15th, 2025, Noah Scurry was getting into his
This
mom's
was
whip.
recent as shit, bro. January 15th? This nigga pushed this out 3 days ago, bro. 3 days ago was the 28th. That is... Whoa. Whoa, nah, this nigga's crazy for posting this video like that soon
High
after.
school in Philly. Noah was on the basketball team and had the highest SAT score in the whole school. And everyone around him thought he was going to head to college and be a star after he graduated. But when Noah was getting into the car, shooters popped out and started hitting Noah up right in front of his mom. The shooters drove off in a Jeep, and a few minutes later, medics from the fire department showed up to the scene and rushed Noah to the hospital. But by the time he got help, it was already too late, and Noah was pronounced dead less than an hour later. Noah's death...
Nah, that's crazy, because, like, isn't there, like, a rule saying you can't kill the athletes, bruh? I'm pretty sure that was a rule because I remember seeing like a podcast episode with DeMar DeRozan on there, and he said he used to be corrupt for life. You know what I'm saying? And somebody had ran up on bro, knocked on the window with the blick, and they trying to rob bro. He rolled down the window like, "Oh, that's DeRozan. We can't even do it to you, bro." So they skedaddled. But like, apparently, if you the athlete and you dissing, you getting shot, bro. Rest in peace to Broski,
Everyone
though.
thought Noah was a good kid who was gonna do big things after he graduated high school. A spokesperson for the school district named Monique Braxton said that Noah was always helping people out and never got into trouble at school. And that's what made his death even more shocking. After Noah died, his cousin also started a GoFundMe to cover the funeral expenses that described Noah as a caring and loving person who would do anything for his family. She also said how Noah was not only
Hey, bro, this nigga like a cool dude, bro. Know what I'm saying? He like a good person. Y'all think he a killer, bro? He like a cool dude,
but also one of the top students in his school. He was already being scouted by D1 schools to play basketball in college, and it seemed like he had a really bright future ahead of him. But what most people didn't know is that Noah Scurry had a completely different life in the streets. His family and classmates thought he was a good student and basketball player, but in the trenches, Noah used the name Joker OTV and was allegedly putting major pressure on the ops. And less than 24 hours before he died, Joker OTV dropped a diss track with his homie Drench Season called Swing My Door. Joker OTV even wore a Joker mask while he was rapping and taking shots at the ops like, "OTV, all the blocks can't hang with us, and you gotta catch a body to gang with us." He got hit with a 10, it's changing them. Talking Scoom Gang, Broski created them. Last one we caught was stuck on the pavement.
All right, bro. This nigga read that shit so monotone, bro. What that shit called, bro? Swing my door. Swing my door. Swing my. We ain't getting copyrighted though. Swing my door. You can't even play this bitch, bro. Nah, you can't even play this shit. Look, you can't even play it, bro. Hold on. This nigga got 7K subs, 1 million views 2 weeks ago. This nigga was cooking. Okay, we don't care about this nigga. Where the other nigga
Blocks can't hang with us, and you gotta catch a bite to gang with us. He got hit with a 10, it's changing them. Tom Scoom Gang, Broski created the last one we.
Maybe he should have stuck to basketball.
Scoom Gang, Broski created them. Last one we caught was stuck on the pavement. According to rumors, Scoom Gang was started by the homies of a dude named Fat Dame. Fat Dame was brutally shot and killed in March 2024.
Y'all see this, bro? Do y'all see what just came out my eyeball, bro? My fucking contact came out my eye, bro. I'll be right back. I can't see.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite.
Holy, bro. Well, ain't that just something? Flipping contact came on my eye, bro. Holy, bro. All right, back to the video, though.
Was waiting to get on the bus. Fat Dame was with a bunch of people on Gagre and Ogons Avenues when two shooters walked up and fired into the crowd. 5 people got hit up after the shooters dumped over 50 rounds at them, but Fat Dame was their main target, and he's the only one who got killed. Right after Fat Dame got killed, someone posted a video of his body and said that his face was gone. And
who does that, bro? Who sees a dead body and decides to record it? Then this nigga a little kid too, bro. Y'all are weirdos, bro. People are so weird.
Joker OTV allegedly self-snitched about the shooting on another track and raps. Let's talk about the ops. They're talking about switches and Drakes and don't even got him. I pulled up the vid. She's talking about his face gone. They whack. That shit out of pocket. Joker OTV allegedly rep Parkside and was cool with dudes from Zoo Gang. Some rumors said that Joker OTV was a member of Zoo Gang too. But after he died, Drench Season cleared up the rumors and said that Joker OTV wasn't from Zoo Gang. Joker OTV had a lot of the same ops though, like Fast Break and M24. A dude named Chris Dowling got killed in February 2024.
Bro, all these niggas are like 14 years old. Why do you have ops? And why are people face getting shot off their bodies just cause, oh, you my op? See, this is why I don't understand nothing about fucking gang culture and all that shit, bro. Cause I understand, oh, you need it for protection and all that. But hey, bro.
And ops from M24 were clowning
Pluto in 2025. Okay. Well, you can get your bitch ass out of here. Fuck nigga. You know what? No. I ain't gonna ban the nigga. I ain't gonna ban the nigga. Just get that nigga a day.
on them after the hit went down. Chris Dowling was tied with Joker OTV, and 2 Fast Break affiliates were arrested for the shooting. And on another track, Joker OTV raps about it and said, "Niggas can't talk about Chris if you ain't gonna talk about how Fat Dame Soul left his body. Bitch, do you fuck with the ops or not? Cut that little axe. We already know that you lying. Out on my block, I don't do the hiding. We is the reason them niggas is dying." Right after Joker OTV got killed, his ops from M24 and Fast Break started clowning him. One Brody dropped a new track after Joker OTV got killed and rapped, "He in the school, we in the streets. That's why his dumbass got cooked. His head in his lap, it was supposed to be in them books. He had hoop dreams, but that shit got took. Why they say we ain't got switches and Drakes? Come on, stop it. First time we caught Noah, he was playing dead like a possum. And got cooked by 2 niggas, name is Batman and Robin." Big 9 Millie also dissed Joker OTV on a new track and rapped, "Did what Batman couldn't do, and that's put the Joker down. Baby Joker this, well the jokes is over now. He got flamed, bullets burned his wings. He probably gonna be in hell."
That's an insane line. Holy, I was just zoned out, staring at the screen, not knowing what I'm hearing in my brain. I'm low-key just thinking, and I hear, "He definitely went to hell." What?
The ops already tried to take out Joker OTV back in 2023. On May 28th, 2023, someone started shooting on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street in Frankfort. A 66-year-old dude named Ivan Hall was shot and killed, and 3 teenagers also got hit up during the same shooting. The police confirmed that Joker OTV was one of the teenagers who got shot back then, but nobody knows if it was the same shooters who ended up killing them later. A dude named C-Baby, who's allegedly affiliated with Fast Break, was dissing Joker OTV after he died, and rumors say that the cops already picked him up and are questioning him. Fast Break had their own reasons for wanting Joker OTV out of the way, but rumors say that Joker OTV had ops all over the city, and some people think he killed the son of one of the most famous rappers from Philly. Gilly the Kid came up in the trenches of Philly, but he wanted to make it out of the streets by rapping. Gilly was part of a group called Major Figures back in the day with his homie Wallow, who he later started the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast with. Major Figures had a big hit in Philly back in the early 2000s called Yeah That's Us. Jay-Z even tried to sign him to Rockefeller Records as a group, but it didn't work out. At that point, Wallow was locked up on an armed robbery charge, and Major Figures started to fall apart. So Gilly decided to do his own thing and pursue a solo career. Back in the day, he was working with Birdman at Cash Money Records, but then they had a falling out because Birdman was allegedly playing with Gilly the Kid's money.
What in the flippity flooper do record labels do? Because I have no clue what the fuck a record label does, by the way. Not a single clue in the world. What do they do? Do they contribute anything to like anything at all? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Funny, Lil Wayne took shots at Gilly on the track Problem Solver and raps, "Gilly, man, I don't think you niggas should really fuck with me. The gun off me urgently working and twerking it perfectly. Circle the block, I'm like, fuck it. I'm busting them, I'm cussing them. Like, fuck them. I buck them, I buck them, I buck them." Then Gilly clapped back on the track Warning Shots and
You're not getting a cookie.
raps, "Stop playing with me, boy. Lil Wayne for OG spank you with the cannon. Give you all 17 shots from the cannon. And you don't want a war with my army. Go get your navy up. Bosses only talk to bosses. Wake baby up. I mean, what you gotta prove to these niggas? You know I'll put the tool to you, nigga. Whole time around Cash Money, tutor the nigga. I guess that's what coke and ecstasy will do to a nigga." Gilly had one foot in the streets too, and in 2006, he got robbed and shot 3 times. Gilly pulled through and recovered, and that's when Gilly really decided to switch up how he moved. He had a son around the same time named YNG Cheese, and Gilly wanted to keep him out of the streets. But Cheese ended up falling into the streets, even though his dad became one of the biggest names in the city. YNG Cheese.
How does that happen? If this nigga got money, wouldn't they just not live in the flipping neighborhood where the gang activity at, bruh? Why do niggas want to be thugs, bruh?
Cheese got booked on drug charges and was drinking lean and popping perks too. But eventually he hopped in the booth and started grinding in the rap game. Cheese dropped his first project in 2019. Then in 2021, he got way more buzz on his name when he linked up with his brother Mac in the studio. Cheese had a son too and wanted to get away from all the street drama in Philly.
This nigga was like, had to be like 17, 18, bro. What's good, honey?
Fortunately, that's not how it played out. Because on July 22nd, 2023, Cheese was chilling on the block with some homies in Olney.
Why is this nigga living here, bro? Yo, dad got hella money, bro. What is you doing living in this type of neighborhood, bro? This look like this is Martin Luther King Drive, bro. There's a lot of Martin Luther King drives. This looked like it's one of them.
When a shooter rolled through and killed him, they were standing on the 5800 block of Manchester Street having a conversation when someone pulled up and started letting off shots. One of the victims made it to a nearby house and called the police, who found 10 bullets.
Watching basketball star turned rapper killed 24 hours after dissing ops. This might be the last video.
And an SUV still running near the corner of
Until
Nasher
tomorrow.
and Nedrow Avenue. 3 victims were brought to the hospital. A 31-year-old and a 28-year-old were seriously injured but reported to be in stable condition. But a 25-year-old victim was pronounced dead. Police later confirmed that the victim who died was Devin Spady, aka YNG Cheese, Gilly's son. Nobody was ever booked for killing Cheese, and a lot of people thought he wasn't even the one the ops were trying to get. According to rumors, Cheese was just in the wrong place at the wrong time and just hopped out on the block for a second and got caught up in a bad situation. Right after Cheese got killed, rumors are flying around that a dude from Frankfurt named Hardy pulled the trigger on him. Hardy jumped on IG and said people need to stop putting him in the middle of stuff he wasn't involved with. And now people are saying that Joker OTV is the one who actually took Cheese out. YNG Cheese was allegedly affiliated with M24. And after Joker OTV got killed, dudes from M24 started posting Cheese on social media and made it look like Joker OTV was the one who pulled the trigger on Cheese. They even put a little Dirk track on the post where Dirk raps, "He told me his best friend told on him, but I ain't want to hear the rest. See, the one that killed my blood, lay in blood, I can rest." Joker OTV was tight with Hardy, and some people think they were both sliding when YNG Cheese got killed. And after the news broke that Joker OTV got
All right. Hold that day. Fuck nigga.
taken out, Hardy posted from jail about him on IG. A few years before YNG Cheese's death, a 16-year-old named John Jackson, aka AJ, who was allegedly affiliated with M24, was killed while coming home from work. AJ and his twin sister were leaving after a shift at a nearby McDonald's and decided to take a Lyft home. When they got out of the car, AJ was approached by two dudes who started shooting and let off at least 15 shots. His sister managed to escape, but AJ was killed. Hardy's been known to diss AJ on multiple songs. On the intro to his song Murder Music, you can hear someone say, "Where is he? Where is he? AJ." On the song, Hardy raps, "Don't speak on bodies in them trenches. I can rap it cause I did it. Got two shooters and one driver in the squad."
Bro,
and his
what I don't understand is why niggas think it's cool to make bodies seem normal and cool. You took a nigga life, now your life gone. Life in prison. You kill one person, even accidentally, that's at least 20 plus years. Manslaughter is a second-degree felony. Murder is a first-degree felony. First-degree murder capital felony. That's life or death. You're dying either way.
Tenant. That's a man down on the scene, caught like 5 shots to his biscuit. Over the last few years, bodies on both sides have been dropping left and right. Noah and his homies were known for rapping about all the violence going on in Philly, which seems like the reason he may have been killed. Nobody knows who took out Joker OTV yet, but a lot of people think M24 or Fast Break pulled the trigger on him. Rumors say that C-Baby's getting questioned over the shooting, and Fast Break is already all over the news for allegedly taking out one of the hottest rappers in the city. YBC Duo was popping off in the Philly drill scene and racking up huge numbers.
See, I know they rap about it to get views and all that, but bro, even if it can't be used against you in court because it's music and it's literally a law written, music can't be used in court. It's still used in court, nigga. They don't care about that law. It's still used in court. That nigga King Von, if he was still alive, he'd be in life.
Numbers.
Maybe death penalty. They finna get dirt with a death penalty right now.
August 2024, some shooters from Fast Break allegedly caught him in traffic and killed him. 2 weeks later, the cops booked a Fast Break affiliate named Aiden Waters and connected him to 2 other shootings that all happened in the same week. Fast Break was allegedly tearing up the whole city, and after they bought a stolen whip, they slid down 500 Center Street and shot a 14-year-old and a 43-year-old. Then a few hours later, the same shooters allegedly pulled up on a dude named Marquis Saunders and killed him with a headshot. Fast Break also allegedly clapped back for Fat Dame 2 days after he died. Right after Fat Dame got killed, Fast Break allegedly pulled up at a bus stop on the 7300 block of Rising Sun Avenue.
Nigga, is that 33 bullets? Who is shooting 33 bullets? Shoot 3. Don't shoot none at all, actually, but 3 is good enough.
8 different high school students who were waiting for the bus. Luckily, nobody died during the shooting, but that's why Joker OTV allegedly dissed Fast Break for it when he rapped, "They doing them little ass shootings and calling it get back."
Lil, 33 bullets. 33, nigga. 1 right here, you dead. 1 right here, you're most likely dead. 1 right here, you're dead. 1 right here, you're dead. 1 right here, you're dead. 1 right here, you can't talk no more. 1 right here, you're dead. 1 in your back, right here. You paralyzed, nigga. You can't walk or you dead. Nigga, 1 is okay, not okay, but a good enough job to do.
How about come catch you a body? Catch a nigga out on the floor and unlock my door. It's a better hop out frying. Fast Break already has a witness working with cops in the YBC Duel case, and rumors say that most of their shooters are flipping on the crew to beat their cases. So if Fast Break was involved with taking out Joker OTV, there's a good chance that somebody's gonna tell the cops everything. Right now, the cops think they're—
Yeah, but 50 Cent got shot in his cheek. He ain't get shoot in his jaw. See, if you get shot in your jaw, that metal plate ain't fixing nothing. Nigga, you gonna be talking like this. Drink it through a tube. Nigga, you gonna be eating smoothies the rest of your life.
Maybe a third dude driving the getaway whip. The cops already found the Jeep that they think the shooters used during the hit, and that's how they got a ton of evidence against Fast Break over another hit. The shooters from Fast Break, who allegedly slid on Marquis Saunders and killed him, had hooked their phone up to the getaway whip system. They set the whip on fire after the shooting, but the cops were still able to get the phone records from the system, and that's how they found a bunch of jail calls where Fast Break affiliates were bragging about sliding on the ops. What makes the Joker OTV case even worse for his ops is that the shooting got way more attention in the news than other hits, so the cops have more pressure to find out who did it. And Fast Break and M24 affiliates have already been clowning Joker OTV and claiming it as their work, so it looks like the cops won't even have to try hard to solve the case.
Here's my idea. Give them niggas a RICO. That's my plan. Give all them niggas a RICO. Let them fight for their life in prison for the rest of it. Give all them niggas a RICO, bro. I'm just saying. Any gang nigga, get them niggas a RICO. Hey, we should do what they doing in El Salvador. We should do that in the United States of America, nigga. You got a gang tattoo, nigga, that's life. That's life, maximum security prison, nigga. You go out to eat for 1 hour, nigga. You ain't coming back. You ain't seeing the sun for the rest of your life besides that 1 hour, nigga. You'll be alright.
The streets in Philly have been getting crazier every year, and the drill scene is putting everything out in the open. There's a few rappers who've been popping off during all the drama, but unfortunately, they're all getting killed or locked up before they can get out of the streets. Joker OTV had a lot of potential to go to college and leave the—
Why they keep showing this one clip?
But instead he put both feet in the trenches, and it all caught up to him before he even left high school.
I'm Sergeant Ramsey. I'm the one that called you.
Yeah, we gonna watch this one tomorrow, bro. That shit just pissed me off. W video, we could say these last 3 for tomorrow. They're all like half an hour each. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm gonna see y'all later. Let's skedaddle, bro. YouTube and YouTube on live. Adios, bro. This fucking contact pissing me off though. Shit's fucking